What's good guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working in a giant freezer. It's about minus 20 degrees in there. Currently we're in a really hot plant room, so we've got quite a contrast, but yeah, we're going to be in there. We're just moving the TV basically that gives information for goods in, and we're moving it to another wall on the other side of the freezer. So a real simple job, but be able to show you a few bits, and obviously it's quite a unique work environment, which is the main reason I wanted to film this one today. But yeah, take you through all of the process, what we're doing, how we do it, show you yeah, us out in the cold. We've got all thermal gear on, coats, beanies, all that sort of stuff, just because of the duration that we're working in the freezer for. So that's going to be pretty cool to show you all of that. And yeah, just show you this nice little job. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe and hit that bell button. Really supports the channel. And check out the channel sponsor Loadout. Loadout's my tool shop. If you need any tools for any technical trades, not even electricians, any technical trades, go check that out. We've got all the coolest kit, all the newest kit. Yeah, link will be in the description for that. Let's get to it. So this is a plant room that houses all of the kit. This is the control panel for the TV, so it's a CPM screen. It's just fed off of a switch fuse here, and then there's another power supply which goes up to the TV up there. So we've got to strip that out, reutilize all of this tube. We've also got a data connection. There's a very similar setup on the other side because they've got exactly the same sort of kit, but just one screen, and they want both of them over the other side. So we're going to start by getting all this stripped out in here. Then we'll go into the freezer, we'll get the TV off the wall, all the uni and the bracketry, and then we'll start putting it up on the other side. Right, so we'll get started by opening this up, see what's going on in here. It's basically got a fancy PDU, a spur off of the spur, it seems. Little fan to keep it cool. And then that goes down to this little computer which must control the monitor. So we want to keep all this intact, to be honest with you. We'll probably just take that out there, remove the tube with the case in, that tube and all that, take that off the wall, keep everything as it is because we don't want to mess with that too much. And then we'll bung that hole. We'll have to plug the holes that we removed there, and then it will be taking the TV off the other side. So we'll get this stripped out, and then yeah, we'll go into the freezer. So now that's ready to come off. We just want to get them through, don't we? We'll screw that back, just unbush that so we can get that out. And then it's literally get dressed up, go into the other room, strip everything off the wall. Let's get dressed. It's like the worst room to get ready in, isn't it? Huh? This is the kit we've got to wear. We actually have got some proper gloves as well, but you can't do nothing in them, so yeah, we're going to leave them off. But yeah, we'll go through into the freezer now and I'll show you what the setup is on the other side. Film it, it's good content. Where is it?
They got really bad dandruff.
Right, so this is the TV. It's very similar to that one all the way down there. You probably can't see it, but it's in a armor guard sort of container to keep it protected from the cold, and then it's just mounted on bits of uni. So we're literally taking this off and doing exactly the same thing on the other side. Obviously everything's connected in here, so we want to get all that stripped out, then we can do all the gubbins on the control panel inside, strip all this out, and then we're going to take it out in the van, drive around the whole depot, and then connect it on the wall the other side. So yeah, we'll get started. Right, let's have a look in here then. Oh, I was really hoping that was on hinges, on arms.
Yeah.
That's annoying. That weighs a ton as well. Right. So.
Do I get the other steps off and just hold it open?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, that container weighs an absolute ton. So I'm probably going to try to take the door off it, lose a little bit of the weight, and then yeah, it's going to be interesting getting it off. We're just going to go get another set of steps and then see if we can mob band it off the wall. Right, so we just got this door off. It weighs a ton, but what's quite cool is on these, it's got these I don't know what they are, little fans, maybe little heaters, but they probably just stop the screen from they keep a bit of air on the screen to stop it condensating, so that's quite cool. So now I think we just want to take the TV off the bracket and then remove this, which will weigh a bit. It's all insulated and stuff. It's quite smart that they do it. Yeah, get the TV out of it and then get the box off the wall, free up them cables, and then we're over to the other side. The power supply, you go remove the plug off of it, just snip it, yeah, sweet. So it's going pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, it's going quite well, to be honest. Just to get the cables out and then get all this stripped off. Quite a straightforward job really, not too interesting electrically from a technical perspective, but get to show you some cool stuff. The freezer in itself is pretty cool, that armor guard box and how all that works. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it. Content is coming back, so I've got a bit of an update video to do at some point. It might already be out. But yeah, there'll be a lot more content coming. I took a bit of a break, just getting some things in order. I've got a lot going on with loadout as well, so now we should be full steam ahead. Content coming out every week again, which is decent. yeah, the inside of my GoPro frame is literally freezing over, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's crazy. I'm just going to get this other bit of uni off the wall, and then we'll be stripping out all the stuff in the plant room. We'll probably go warm up because we've been in here way too long, and then yeah, we'll start doing it on the other side. Right, so where I've had this microphone on here in the freezer, it's literally killed the battery. So the one on the GoPro, the receiver, that's fine. GoPro battery is fine, but where this one's just been blown in the freezing cold like air out there, it's just killed the battery. So we're gonna focus on in here for a bit. I'm gonna let this charge up and warm up for a bit, and then I'll probably catch up with you guys in a little bit. This stuff really doesn't perform well at minus 20 degrees because of the hot air as well. It's just pushing it through. But yeah, I'm gonna go take this out there and then try sort these holes out with a bit of cloth or something. Check this out. This stuff has been in no longer than a minute. It just flakes off. It's just cured so quickly. Yeah, that's insane. I'll show you up top. So again, still a bit wet where it's solid, but right here, it's rock hard. Crazy. It's hard to do a neat job with it, to be honest. It's just literally just drying straight away, but that'll do. They've been sealed from the outside as well, from the inside, sorry. So yeah, job done. Now just got to get all this kit, that in the van, over, drive it all the way around, and then we'll be over there fitting it. So yeah, catch up with you lot in a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but you know it's cold when the forklift is covered in frost. That's how cold it is in here. It's absolutely insane. It's literally all iced up. Mad. Right, so we just had some lunch. We're now back. We've just got all the gear back into the freezer. This is the other plant room. So that's where that existing TV is, just goes up through the wall up there, and then our one will be around here. So control panel will get mounted around here, coming off of that spur, and then we just got to get HDMI to the TV from the PC within the control panel, and then just a feed for the TV from that socket, just tie down the tray again. So we're going to jump into the freezer, get the uni mounted, get the frame on the wall, everything done that end, punch everything through, and then we can get out of the cold and just finish it all off in here, hopefully. So yeah, we'll go get stuck in the freezer. Right, so got 2 marks on the wall. We're doing it about 500 off that strut. It's 160 from the strut to the edge of the enclosure, and then yeah, give you about 200 gap between the two, and then 810 between the 2 struts. So we'll get the laser fired up, get them mounted, then we can get the frame on the wall, clip the TV in, and then it's pretty plain sailing from there on out. So there we go. So we got that ping now. That's the centre of our first bit of uni. Get that on the wall. Right, push it tight against the wall. That's it. Sweet. Let's get them drilled out. rods poked through here, all 6 of them. So now we're going to go to the other side, get the uni bolted up, then we get the casing mounted. Can you pull, see that one there? Can you go pull it out and spin the nut off some more so that more protrudes through here? So that's where I mismeasured, we just have to fill them. But the reason I did 20mm holes is so that we could get the hole saw all the way through. Because I knew they'd get covered by these, which are the pads to space it off. So that covers them. However, I drilled a few of these in the wrong position. It was fine this side, but we measured wrong and it basically ended up behind the steel on the other side, so it was no good. But yeah. Have to see what we can do about this one. It seems a bit short. Right, so we're running without a mic because the coal's just eating the tiny little batteries in the mic, I think. But yeah, we're just tightening these up now. I'm on this side, Jamie's on the inside. Just getting them nice and tight. There's one of them holes that we're going to have to fill. So yeah, they're all levelled up. And then yeah, once these are tight, then it's just getting the enclosure up and getting the wires through. I really like these Cobras. Shout out to Nipex, these are available on loadout. Fully VDE as well. Chrome jaws. Yeah, nice. Probably it's between these, the VDE versions of the Cobras, or the VDE pliers range are probably my favourite hand tools, to be honest. Use them all the time, love them, dead handy. And yeah, I'm a sucker for anything VDE, to be fair. But yeah, I'll put the link to these in the description. Go check them out. This place is freezing. It's not, it's like you think it's not that cold, and then you spend a bit of time and you realise it is cold in there. Yeah, feeling it in my boots. Feeling it in my boots and in my hands, because we haven't got the overgloves on, just the undergloves. So yeah, the extremities are starting to feel it. Also the inside of my nose, I can feel the moisture that's in my nose is just like frozen. It's mad. It really is mad. Cool place to work though. I'm actually quite grateful, to be honest. Like, I've done like 3 years of domestic and I enjoyed it. I learned a lot of my trade, but I love the commercial game. It's always somewhere different, something going on. Yeah, a bit more exciting than like your usual, you know, house bashing or even just office fit out and stuff like that. So yeah, I do enjoy it. Right, so I'm just lining my laser through with that one so I can then spin it round and get those L brackets in the right place. I'm going to get the L brackets in place and literally see the cold air through the mist of the laser. That's crazy. Yeah, get the L brackets in place, probably going to sit the box on top of it and then bolt it in, just because we probably won't be able to slide the zebs up from the bottom because of these. We had that issue last time. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Sweet, so those two are in now. Jamie's just gone to get the socket set, and then yeah, we'll lift this enclosure up, drill through, and then it's literally just plug and play. To be fair, it's so easy, real easy one. fill all these holes up and stuff like that too. But yeah, from an electro technical perspective, it's a super easy job. Just a cold one.
Mikey?
Yeah?
Frozen. Frozen is good.
Yeah. Try that. Leave it there, it's hot anyway. Let's get this on. You'll need them other steps though.
That's all over your way, Will.
Right, so some of these internal little 12-volt wires have just come loose in transit. So I'm just going to join them together, but I just want to show you guys these. These are the new Ideal lever connectors, Gen 2s. So to be honest with you, I didn't rate the Gen 1s over others, but these are sick. They're much better, much better. Yeah. Decent little lever connectors. They come in 3s, 2s, 3s and 5s. They'll be available pretty soon, if not now. I think I got these early just to try them out, but yeah, should be available soon. Check them out, let us know what you think. Right, so TV's in the cabinet, all done. Needs locking up by the maintenance guys. Plugged all the holes, the silicone and stuff. So now we're just going to go into the plant room and do everything the other end. So Jamie's just putting a plug top on the cable for the TV. It actually supplies the case, and then the TV's supplied off of the case. But yeah, he's doing that. That's going to plug in there. I'm going to mount the control panel down here. I need to sort that out. A bit frosted over. Yeah, control panel's going down there. This is going to go into the top of it, and then we just need to get a supply off of that spur. We might have to put in something temporary. Come back, I don't know how much cable we've got, but we're going to plan to go up and around. But yeah, just see how we get on. So this is how cold it is. Right, so we've got the control panel mounted up there. They call it a control panel. It's basically a box with a UPS in it, a computer and a couple of fans. So yeah, not necessarily a control panel. Cables are only so long, so sort of had to go as the crow flies. We've got HDMI, we've got data, we've got power going into this, we've also got power going to the TV. And then yeah, they've just got to come and reconfigure that and sort all that out. Really, it needs a bit more labelling on it, because there is a mini UPS in there. So there's two sources of supply. You could very easily get quite a nasty whack off of the UPS in there. So we're going to recommend that. It all comes off of this spur. We've been told we don't need a certification or minor works or anything like that. So it is what it is. We've just covered ourselves with photos and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll kill the camera and then we'll do the outro. Right guys, that is it for this video today. Got the control panel mounted, data connection to it, HDMI out, power out, and also power to the TV on the other side of the wall. Real simple, easy job. Didn't show you too much this side, just because I left Jamie to it. I had to go look at another job. We just got to crack on and get out of here. It's getting a bit late in the day. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. There's been a bit of a drought with content, but I'll be back. I'll actually be doing this full time, so back to regular content, back to making stuff that you guys like to watch. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. More to be revealed on that soon. And in the meantime, yeah, please be patient. I've got a lot going on in the background. It will be revealed. But yeah, hopefully you can understand why there's been a bit of a drought, and you know, irregular content, irregular uploads. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.